Welcome back, my friends. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. You've been invited into my living room once again to please have a seat. We are revisiting FAOUZIA. I have not reacted to her music in quite some time, but she has a new official music video called Porcelain that was released 2 days ago at the time I'm recording this. So I'm looking forward to it. Her rendition of Fur-Elise, or her version of it, was just absolutely astounding. I loved it. That was the last, I believe that was the last reaction I created for her music. So it has been a while. Wow. Go check out my FAOUZIA reaction playlist. Got quite a few there. I don't remember how many, but I've got some there. So anyways, let's add to the list and I'm ready.
Take your heart somewhere else. I don't want any of it anymore. Keep it all to yourself. I don't want any of it anymore. It hurts me to say this, but it hurts me more to stay. My fingers are bleeding from picking up pieces. Don't wait in line. Beat the deadline with
Okay, I won't wait in line. Wow, that was brilliant. Brilliant vocals. Just so crystal clear. And the way that she sang the song with so much emotion. It was like, wow, man. It just captured my attention and it brought me in, and I'm listening to the words and I'm listening to how she's singing it. There's so much feel, and the way she's able to sing is just so refreshing. I love how she just accents and puts a little spice on certain things. The way that she vibratos and all of that, all of those different dynamics that she's able to do with her voice. Just knowing how to use those tools and apply them properly to a song composition, when it's done masterfully, absolutely makes it such an enjoyable experience for the listener. And this was, without a doubt. And I'm thinking about what's going on in that relationship. When it hurts more to stay in a relationship, when her skin is so thin it's like porcelain. There's a lot of pain in relationships, especially relationships that go toxic. And you try the best that you can to create a loving environment, to create an environment where both people are equally as important, their needs are met, and it's not a one-sided thing. When people start to, within a relationship, when your partner starts to kind of maybe gaslight you or diminish the way that you're feeling and put themselves in front of you as far as need and become, I guess in a way, narcissistic that way, it really is hurtful, and it tests the love of the other person. When you're in a relationship that the other person thinks they're always right, or they defer to that, knowing that they're wrong but don't want to admit it's hurtful. When you're in a relationship that you feel like you're trying the best you can to communicate. You'll try different ways to communicate the same message, but that message isn't resonating with the other person. These are all signs of a dying toxic relationship. And maybe this is something that she went through, some form or fashion of this. And this was her way to express her message, maybe sort of as a catharsis to a healing. Maybe it's a message directly at the other person. Maybe it's a little bit of both. I can't believe a message that carries so much weight, so much what felt like personal. It felt personal. It felt like she was like saying, hey, listen, this is the only way I'm going to get this out in a way that, she can. That's heavy stuff. It really is. And I've been there. I'm sure I've been on both sides. I'm sure I've been the bad guy, and I'm sure I've been the one who's been hurt. That's life. That's what we do. We make mistakes, and we don't listen at times, and we put ourselves first. Or at other times, it's the other way around, and you want to be heard, and you're not being heard. The most important thing is to make sure that you're grounded and that you understand that love it's an action as well as just an expression. You have to be open, you have to be able to absorb, and you have to be able to be kind and forgiving. And sometimes when you do need to be closed off and you need to be away from that partner, it's good to communicate that in a healthy way and make that happen, and not just explode and keep it all in and then blow up. Those are unhealthy means of communication. So I really appreciate that she put this song together. I think it was a beautiful setting. This porcelain doll, this idea of being porcelain, having porcelain skin. It's an interesting expression. The setting was very Victorian esque, so that was a very interesting setting for her to shoot this video in. Just really, really, really good and quite profound on a certain level, I would say. So, yeah, never a disappointment with FAOUZIA. Anyways, thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And I will talk to you in the next video.